Too bad.
Merry Christmas!
Garrett was in a musical.
We went to New York, went to Vermont. Amy got her master's degree. Bum 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 bum.
Garrett and I both got new jobs.
We got a new car, and we moved our church from Osnabrück to Langdon, and things are well.
Overall, it's been a busy year.
Merry Christmas!
From Garrett, Amy, Sage, and Zip.
That was the short and condensed version.
If you care to know the rest of what actually happened in our life this year,
Continue watching.
Merry Christmas! And Happy New Year!
Hey everybody! It's the Friars, and we're doing a video this year because we can, and I'm too lazy to type.
And it's fun. You get to see us. Like, we're really in your house for the holidays.
That's right.
We just want to highlight a
Couple of highlights. Starting with Garrett did something he's never done before this year. Well, he's probably done a lot of things he's never done before.
This was a big one, and you did a great job in it.
Pretty good one. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, I portrayed the role of Conrad Birdie.
In Bye Bye Birdie, we did a community. We didn't. I wasn't in it. Garrett was in the community musical this year.
I had to sing 2 solos and 1 duet. I don't sing well.
And I wasn't there. I was at home, back in Wisconsin, helping out my family. So Garrett got to do something he's never done before, and I got to do some things I've never done before, and it was an interesting couple weeks.
This year we celebrated 6 wonderful years of marriage.
And we got to celebrate it in the greatest place on earth.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
New York City.
I love New York. Some of you watched our blogs. You can watch them again if you'd like to. They're on YouTube as well.
But we got to go to New York City, which I get to talk about New York City, 'cause I loved New York City. We walked forever, but it was worth it because I got to see the UN, which I really would love to work in someday. I got to see Jerry Orbach's studio. I got to see where Newsweek is put together. I got to see David Letterman. We actually saw a taping of David Letterman. Oh, I had so much fun. I would move there in a heartbeat.
We went to the Central Park Zoo.
Which kind of was a letdown, but regardless, we were in Central Park. We saw Trump Towers. We didn't meet anyone famous, although Garrett did take a picture. I'm so embarrassed.
of 2 Siamese, no, not Siamese, 2 conjoined twins.
It's embarrassing.
You'll see the picture here. I took a picture of a poor guy peeing on the side of the street, and that was kind of cool.
Embarrassing. I'm like embarrassed to be. I'm like, yes, we're from North Dakota.
I'm so from North Dakota. I took a picture of a stretched limo. I'm so from North Dakota.
But we had fun, and then we went to Vermont. So I could finish school. I had to do a week of residency to complete my program, and that one without a hitch. It was a great time. I met a lot of fun people. We had a good time.
Chad.
Garrett did karaoke. You want to give some Baby Got Back out?
I didn't do Baby Got Back.
You did Vanilla Ice.
I sang Vanilla Ice.
You want to give a little shout out of Ice Ice Baby to our family? We got to see Ben & Jerry's, which...
That was great.
The ice cream's fabulous.
I am now addicted to Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
And I gave my presentation about human trafficking, and...
She did very well.
And I passed. And I passed everything. Last Saturday, December 15th, was graduation.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Are you done? I am now, my official name is Amy Fryer, MDY. I have a master's in diplomacy with a concentration in international conflict management.
I just call her master. Yeah,
we both got new jobs.
We both got new jobs this year. Still a youth pastor. Still main reason I'm in Osnabrück. I wouldn't live in Osnabrück for any other reason.
Because it's cold here.
Yeah.
I got mine in March, right after I came back from Wisconsin. I am the executive director of the Langdon Area Chamber of Commerce. It's a very nice title. Kind of goes with my other title, Amy Fryer, MDY.
Never mind. I was going to figure out the acronym for the Executive Director of Langdon Area Chamber of Commerce, but I don't care that much.
EDLACC.
Sweet. She's got her master's degree, I don't. I also got a new job. I got offered a position at the newspaper where I design all the graphics for the ads, and I'm enjoying that. It's had its ups and its downs, and I think I learned rather quickly, which is good. I enjoy computers, I enjoy design, I enjoy all those aspects.
And you're doing a great job. The ads look great, and the work environment. I work there 2 days a week. It's a fun place to work. It was fun before. I love Marlo and Lori, but it's kind of different with you there.
I'm the first man that's been in there in a long time, so that makes things different. I'm so good, in fact, that the local coffee shop is now giving me 2 free coffees.
2?
I'm awesome.
Oh, and not boastful.
We had an interesting trip to Colorado Springs. We were headed down there to perform my cousin's wedding. Congratulations, by the way, Corey and Jenna.
Let me reenact what happened.
You can't reenact.
I know, but I can reenact the car. This is what it did. And then it stopped.
How about you sleep and I'll tell the story? Okay, so we're driving to Colorado Springs. We're 70 miles north of Cheyenne, Wyoming, and they blew the engine in the car. Lost all compression. It started to steam.
Because it was making this noise.
It wasn't making any noises. She was sleeping. I didn't even know it had quit at first.
Okay, go on with your story.
70 miles north of Cheyenne, Wyoming, lost compression. The ironic thing was I just told my sister the day before that we were going to drive this car into the ground.
And in the ground we did!
Didn't know it was going to be the day after. Praise God, Mom and Dad were behind us in a vehicle, and Jade and Jody were behind them in a vehicle, and they were able to stop.
And we got a new car.
And we went to 15 miles back to Wheatland, Wyoming, and bought a car.
Not a new one,
Just like that, a Pontiac Grand Am.
It's red.
It was funny because Mom and Dad were there at the dealership with us, and I look into their pickup, and Mom's all like poofy and red because she'd been crying, and I said, "What are you crying about?" And she goes, "I just hate situations like this." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? You're not the one that's gonna have to pay for this thing." So that was kind of funny. Sorry, Mom, I love you. Watch your Mother's Day video.
And the benefit is our car doesn't make this noise.
It never made that noise, but it shook a lot. It was a Ford Taurus. Our church has moved from Osnabrück to Langdon. Osnabrück's 200 people, Langdon's 2,000 people, give or take. And we had the opportunity to start meeting in Langdon. We had another church actually give us 7 city lots, which is just absolutely unheard of. Give, and by give I mean free. The only thing we have to pay for is city taxes on it. And we've got a free facility, $1 million facility to be meeting in every Sunday, and that's great. We've had several new people in, several new people back. It's been going really well. Our youth program is going well. We've had several people in, several people. We've graduated 2 classes out, and those students are all doing really well. And we're just excited to see what God has in store for our students and then the students of the area this next coming year.
I think we've had a great year.
I think so too.
Merry Christmas!
From
us.
From us.
Garrett, Amy, Sage, and Zippy.